Welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school basketball play-by-play coverage. In this IVC matchup, the Indian Valley Braves host the Hiland Hawks. Tonight's game is presented by Parkway Quick Lane, Tuscarawas Insurance, Altman Hospital, Wood Electric, Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, Ron's Heating and Cooling, and First National Bank of Denison. Now let's head courtside to the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio with Chris Kale, Adam Saweski, and Shannon Thomas.
Welcome to Indian Valley High School for tonight's IVC South tilt between the 6-5, 3-2 Hiland Hawks and the 7-3, 2-3 Indian Valley Braves, brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, TMK Valley Propane, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, and Altman Hospital. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Chris Kale. Joining me in the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios is Adam Saweski. Patrolling the sidelines tonight is Shannon all night long. Thomas and the crew for Claxon Communications tonight, LB, Lydia, Brady, and Natalie Holbrook. Tonight's game is available thanks to Claxon Communications. The video live stream is on our YouTube channel, and the JV game, Adam Saweski, coming down to the wire. 33.7 seconds to play, and Indian Valley at the foul line with a 1-point lead, 32-31.
Yeah, this was a 10-point game. Hiland had a pretty commanding lead, and the Braves have fought back here, so it's been a pretty intense JV game, which is always good to see because a lot of times you can judge how the varsity game is going to play out based on how JV games are played.
Right. I agree with you 100%. Looking for the 3-point lead as Indian Valley rattles around the rim, no good. Hiland has the rebound. 30 seconds, down by 2 are the Hiland Hawks. I don't have the JV roster in front of me, or I do a little play-by-play, but nonetheless,
yeah, I don't think
I'm sure Shannon can probably tell us who the Indian Valley kids are. It's like we've got a foul on the baseline. Okay, thank you. 18.5 seconds left. Indian Valley with the 33-31 lead. Again, thank you for joining us on the Wood Electric pregame show. This is the JV game, the end of the JV game. Standing at the line is number 33, and he's not on the roster anyway. So it is what it is. As he misses the front end of the 1-1, 10.8 seconds left. I don't have a 33 on there.
I had it, but I was having trouble printing mine off, and so I went varsity only for tonight.
Hey, that's all right because we weren't planning on doing play-by-play for
Shannon. Who's at the foul line for the Braves?
Yeah,
that would be number 1, Luke Wells.
Okay.
Luke Wells at the foul line for the Braves.
See how easy that is?
Well, that's why I said he can just. Shannon can do play-by-play.
Yeah.
This will be 2 big foul shots for Luke Wells. Well, actually, it's a 1-1. Oh, no. That's double bonus now.
Yeah, 10. It should be the double bonus with 10 fouls, yep. So 33-31, 10.8 seconds left. 2-point lead for the Braves. Wells at the foul line. First shot is good. So this one's a key one, Shannon, to make this a 2-possession ball game with only 10 seconds to play.
Yeah, Luke drains this right here. All they got to do is play defense and don't foul. But then again, you can foul them and send them to the line for a 1-1. That eliminates a 4-point play.
Yep, and he did splash it. So Luke Wells makes 2 high-pressure foul shots at the line.
Any basketball coach will tell you foul shots win games.
Well, and how many games have we been a part of it? That's happened this year, right?
Yep.
So Indian Valley with the 35-31 lead with 10.8 seconds left here in the JV game. The Braves and Hawks coming up. A 6-5 Hiland Hawk team. They're 3-2 in the IVC, head coached by Mark Slaybaugh. Tuesday night they took down Claymont 57-32. Maybe Claymont riding that high from beating the undefeated Garaway, and they kind of got tripped up pretty bad against Hiland.
Yeah, and that has a tendency to happen. I mean, it's just like, you talk about that happening in football season whenever, and you got a full week in between games. That was a 4-day turnaround, so it's very, very possible that Claymont.
They partied for 4 days.
That wasn't really what I was going to go with, but it's hard to stay up, I guess, or come right back out with that same intensity. But I can promise you, on the game that's on the radio dial tonight, Claymont at Strasburg, the one that we're doing up there tonight, I can promise you that Coach Watkins won't let that happen again.
Yeah, I mean, you can listen to that game live and then watch our game later if you want to. But racing up the floor, the Hiland Hawks looking for the three. Shot on the way, he nailed it. 2.5 seconds to play, and it's now a 1-point game. Going to be tough, Shannon, to get a foul and to get back down the floor and try and hit something here.
Should have listened to Coach Shannon right there and just fouled him when they got across half court and went for the 1-and-1.
Yeah, you definitely could have fouled him across half court. I agree. Send him to the line, shoot 1-and-1, and be done with it.
Yeah, this might be one of these instances that we might have to pull a clip off the live stream for a highlight. It's making that possibility here.
Well, the Braves better watch out that they don't get called for a moving pick right here.
Yeah.
And then send Hiland to the foul line for a 1-on-1. You know, when they're bringing a press and you're trying to get the ball inbounds, sometimes the kid don't stop when he goes to set that pick and he runs somebody over and there's a moving pick.
Listen, if that happens, then I'm just going to crown Shannon right now.
The only thing I can promise you is if it comes down to a game-tying shot, if there's a kid on the floor that makes that shot, he'll probably run laps tomorrow because JV games are not supposed to go into overtime.
Yeah, I
as
agree with
competitive
that.
As they get, they want to have the winner decided in the 4 quarters that they get to play.
That is correct. Indian Valley inbounding, they do get it in. A quick foul.
Oh, friendly.
The clock ran about an extra. That was a good second and a half that ran off the clock there.
Well, the JV coach.
Now it says 90 seconds.
Well, they're believe it or not, they are going to adjust that because there was easily 1.4, 1.3.
Yeah, 1.5, somewhere in that ballpark.
And it just kept ticking away.
And then it ended up at 0.3. We don't need another clock situation.
I knew he was going to say it.
Shannon chuckles beside me. What is it about coming out to Indian Valley? There's always a clock issue.
Hey, that's why it's home field advantage comes into play.
It does.
It's an old button. It's hard. It doesn't have that reaction time.
It doesn't. I get it. So Wells back at the free throw line. 1 second to play. They did adjust the clock to 1 second. Going to be hard to get anything up here if you're Hiland.
Here's a question.
He makes the first one.
Do you miss the second one just so the clock runs?
I miss it because as soon as it touches the rebounder hand, the clock will go off.
Right. Yeah. But if you're Luke Wells, do you want to miss a foul shot? I mean, that's going to mess up the average.
Well, they're going over both scenarios right now. That's what this timeout was called for.
Yeah. The JV head coach Brian Miller down there talking to the official. And I've known Brian Miller since I was in middle school. I used to be his ball boy when he played tennis for Dover back in the day.
Wow.
He was in high school. I was in middle school.
I'm going to tell you what Coach Miller's saying right now. You make sure that clock guy knows as soon as the rebounder touches that ball, it starts.
Yep, like, absolutely.
We're missing this shot, and I want that clock running.
You are correct. So, again, Hiland on the varsity side of things, they come in at 6-5, 3-2 in the IBC. They beat Claymont on Tuesday night. Back on Thursday, the 29th, they beat Zanesville 43-42 in the first Federal Holiday Shootout. A 2-game winning streak for the Hiland Hawks. The Indian Valley Braves come in at 7-3, 2-3 in conference. Head coached by Tyrone Miller in his second season. They defeated Ridgewood 36-33. Reese Colson 11 points. Tyson Pryor had 10. Back on Thursday, the 29th, over at the Holiday Shootout at Dover High School. Big win for Indian Valley as they defeated Benedictine 41-36. Tyson Pryor 21 points and 6 boards. Indian Valley riding that 3-game win streak right now. So getting ready to wrap up this JV game, 36-34. 1 second left. Wells at the line. And he rattles it around. It's no good, and there's no time. He almost made it, but the lights go off, and Indian Valley will win 36-34.
Nobody's running laps tomorrow.
No, nobody's running laps, so Indian Valley gets the W. So we are in our Wood Electric pregame show. Thank you for joining us a little bit early with our JV game. Adam Saweski, both these teams very evenly matched in the IVC South. They square off in a game where they are second and third in that conference right now. this game was postponed from 2 weeks ago. This should be a good battle tonight.
It should be a very good game, and that's obviously that's why we're here. I mean, we know that this has got all the makings to be one of those dandy basketball matchups, especially in an IVC battle, like you said. And both teams are coming in kind of right where they want to be. Coming in on a 2 and 3 game win streak respectively.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Yeah, absolutely. Shannon Thomas will take another trip down to the sidelines. And Shannon, Indian Valley on that 3-game win streak, and Hiland has won a pair in a row, like Adam Sweski just said. Do you think both these teams have found their identities? Do they know who they are and what they want to be, or are they still trying to figure that out midseason?
I really think both of them is trying to figure out who they are, because both these teams come in one night, they'll be really hot, look like they can beat anybody, and then the next night they struggle. Indian Valley played an absolute terrible game the other night against Ridgewood. Their shooting percentage had to be about 0.5% because they couldn't make anything, but they found a way to win. But one thing both these teams have got going for them, Claymont did them a favor the other night, handing Garraway their first loss. So that kind of brings them back into this IVC race, because now they both got to go play Garraway again. If they both can knock off Garraway, now here we are sitting thinking, man, who's going to win this conference?
Another thing I want to stay on the sidelines and ask Shannon about before we step away and hear from both of our coaches. Tyson Pryor, he's only a junior. We've covered him as a sophomore on the football field, on the basketball floor. Now he's pretty much exclusively right here on the basketball floor. He has all the fundamentals to be a Division I athlete if he wants to be at the next level. All the intangibles are there for him. What does he need to do to keep progressing? Is it about working and outworking everybody else?
Yeah, he's got to have more confidence in himself, from my opinion. I watch him some nights, and he can take a game over whenever he wants.
Yep.
And then there's other nights he's kind of hesitant when he wants to drive, when he wants to go to the hole. He's got the complete game. He made an all-star team that went to Vegas this summer and played from out there at Huggins Camp. He's been all over the place to play. His dad was a great athlete at Malvern. His mom was a great athlete at Strasburg. He's got the genes. He's got the ability. He's got to want it on every play down the court. You can't take a play off when you play good teams like this. So Tyson gets the ball in his hand tonight. I think he's going to have to do good things and get to the hoop, and that will open the things up for his teammates.
One thing I just want to mention, and this is completely off topic, but I don't know if you noticed or not, but an hour ago, we got another comment. Do you notice this post from Colton's play in Newark?
I mean,
people are still liking it, sharing it. There's another comment an hour ago talking about that play.
Yeah, talking about he's out of bounds.
Well, no. Just like they drew it up.
Oh, yeah, well, the one that I saw a couple hours ago was, he was out of bounds.
That video is still getting watched.
Yeah, my wife looked at it a couple weeks ago, and she's like, that's got over 500,000 views, and I got on it. I'm like, yeah, I mean, every time somebody shares it on Facebook, it's going to keep going up. It was one of those plays that you'll never see again. I mean, it was a remarkable play.
Yeah, agreed, 100%.
Okay, back to basketball.
Back to basketball. That's okay.
I saw that notification. I'm like, you got to be kidding.
Listen, you're allowed to go off kilter. I mean, like I don't ever go off the rails. Are you kidding me? All right, real quick.
The pep band.
Yes, we got the pep band here. They're over to our right. My buddy Nora, who now says I've dropped a number 5 on her list. She told me I was number 2, and then she turned around and told me that she just said that to make me feel good, and now I'm number 5.
You know what's scary? Is now she's got a ranked stump. You might fall to 6.
I don't get it. I mean, I thought we were friends, but I guess I guess the feelings weren't mutual between the two at all.
Not at all.
But I want to ask you about Sammy Detweiler real quick, the junior for the Hiland Hawks. Averages 17.5 points per game, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals a game. Shoots it over 46% from the floor. Really good looking basketball player for Hiland.
And with that stat line, when he goes, the Hawks go. I mean, there's no other way to look at it. He's the motor that drives the truck. I mean, he's everything. He's he's one of those players.
Yep.
I'm excited to watch him tonight and see what he's going to be able to do. Indian Valley always has a stingy defense. They always do a great job crashing the boards. So I'll be interested to see how Sammy attacks that. I know he's got the capability to do so. So a very intriguing thing to watch tonight.
Yeah, it should be a really good basketball game. Here from Indian Valley High School in Gnadenhutten, this is The Wood Electric pregame show. Chris Gale, Adam Seweski, Shannon Thomas here with you. We're going to step away and head to our coaches' interviews brought to you by Keim, and we'll return on Big Z Sports right after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugar Creek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck this fall.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
TMK, service with a personal touch. We're your local guys for all your propane needs. You can count on us. We take pride in what we do and in serving you. TMK is a name you trust. All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School as Big Z Sports coverage of high school basketball continues. I'm being joined courtside by Hiland head coach Mark Slabaugh, presented by Keim. Coach, you come into tonight having won 2 in a row after falling to Pickerington North 10 days ago. We're at the midway point of the season. Where are the Hiland Hawks at right now?
Well, we've gotten better. I mean, we're obviously not where we want to be, but started the year playing a lot of inexperienced kids and played a really tough schedule. And so, we knew we were going to lose some games and just get better as the year goes on. And so we're kind of where we thought we might be.
Coach, playing a tough schedule like that to start the year, you hope that pays dividends as you get towards February and March, correct?
Yeah, I mean, we always, our goals that we set as a program and as a team always relate to, tournament success. And, we're not afraid to say if we lose, in the tournament that it hasn't been a successful year. So, our kids understand that, and probably more importantly, our parents understand that, and so we try to play the best competition we can.
Coach, you have a good balance of youth and experience at the varsity level on your team this year. Talk about who stepped up in leadership roles.
I think our most improved player is Carson Holbrook. He's a senior. He's been the leader of our team, locker room wise, on the court. Been tremendous in practice, and a guy that he's worked really hard in the off season, and so the success he's having, he's deserved it.
Coach, your opponent tonight, Indian Valley, what do you expect from them?
Well, they're good and they're getting better, and they're physical, athletic, do a lot of things well. They shoot it well, and they're the best rebounding team in the league. They might be one of the best rebounding teams in all of Division II in the state. So and they're just extremely well coached too.
So besides rebounding and boxing out, Coach, what has to happen tonight for the Hawks to get a big IVC South win on the road?
Well, rebounding is our only goal tonight. I mean, that's our key to the game because they are so good at it, but we have to shoot it well. When we've shot it well here, we've had success, and when we haven't shot it well, Indian Valley's so good defensively, they don't give you anything easy, so we're going to have to make some outside shots.
Coach, thank you for your time. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
That was Hawks head coach Mark Slabaugh, brought to you by Keim. When we return, I'll be joined by Indian Valley head coach Ty Miller right after this on Big Z Sports.
Hi, this is Phil with the Ford Parkway Quick Lane Service. When the vehicle that transports your team needs maintenance, you expect it to be done accurately and quickly so you can get back on the road. Don't get sidelined by your vehicle. When it comes to servicing your team's vehicle, let my all-star team at Parkway deliver you the winning combination to keep you on the road and safe for the long haul.
We are the Tyson family, and we would like to invite you to come visit your Little Caesars Pizza on West High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
Looking for a quick and affordable lunch that's ready when you are? Try the lunch combo at Little Caesars Pizza. For just $5, you'll get half of a deep dish pepperoni and cheese pizza, plus a 20-ounce Pepsi product. This tasty $5 combo is available daily 11 until 2. And if you miss lunch, you can still take home the deep dish Little Caesars Pizza all day, every day for only $8. Big taste, small price.
Come visit us at Little Caesars Pizza on West High Avenue, New Philadelphia.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. I'm Chris Kale, and I'm joined courtside by Indian Valley head coach Tyrone Miller, brought to you by Kime. Coach, you come in at 7-3 overall, 2-3 in the IVC, riding a 3-game win streak. Do you like where your team is around the midway point of the season?
Yeah, we're just trying to get better each and every day. We didn't play the greatest on Tuesday night, but we had a good couple days of practice Wednesday and Thursday, and hopefully we come out tonight and have a good 32 minutes. But really played well last week at Dover in their showcase against Benedictine. We took a couple days off after that, and I think you saw a little bit of that rest on Tuesday. So hopefully we knocked all that rest off the last 2 days, and we're ready to roll tonight.
Coach, your team is loaded with seniors at the top end. Talk about how that leadership has helped you so far and will help you as we get towards the postseason at the end of February, beginning of March.
Yeah, one thing about our program is kids have to earn their stripes. A lot of these guys played JV as juniors last year, got great, valuable experience, and going down the stretch, this is it for them. So going into the tournament run, when you got seniors who they know this is it, you're going to get everything from them. So we're excited about that, but we don't want to take anything for granted either. We just want to take one day at a time and continue to get better, and hopefully those seniors keep rising to the occasion.
Coach, a 6-5 Hiland Hawk team is your opponent tonight. Talk about what you expect out of them.
Obviously, they're always a really good team. Their 5 losses are to really good teams. Pickerington North is one of the best Division I teams in the state. Anytime you play Hiland, you got to control the boards. No matter how big they are, they rebound really well. Sammy Detweiler obviously is where you start with your game plan for them defensively. So we really want to make his life difficult tonight. We want to make somebody else beat us. I think the rest of their team averages 27.7 points per game combined. So if we hold Sammy to 10, hopefully we're in the 37-point range defensively. So that'd be key for us. If everybody else gets their average and he's at 10, that'd be a great night for us.
Finally, Coach, what do the Braves need to do tonight to kind of protect home court and get a big IVC South win?
Yeah, we've got to dominate the boards. Just like with any game that we play, that's going to be a huge key for us. Defensively, like I said, make somebody other than Sammy Detweiler beat you. But offensively, we want to get some of our guys off to a good start. We've got a big size and strength advantage. We want to get Tyson Pryor going. We want to get Isaac Klasner going. We want to get Reese Colson going. Get all those guys touches early and kind of make them feel comfortable, and then just lock in and guard in the second half and rebound, down the stretch and hopefully close the thing out.
Coach, thank you for your time. Good luck tonight.
No problem. Thank you.
That was Braves head coach Tyrone Miller, brought to you by Kime. When we return to Gnadenhutten, it'll be time for the Gnadenhutten Company keys to the game. The Rosenberry Towing starting lineups and tip-off of the Hawks and Braves right after this on Big Z Sports.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast, professional service to get you back on the road? This is Garrett Jacobs with AutoWorks Collision Center. We service cars, trucks, SUVs, and even semi-trucks and RVs. Whether you need auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just a free estimate, AutoWorks has you covered. We even offer alignments for your heavy-duty vehicles like buses, motorhomes, and semis with our state-of-the-art Hunter alignment system. Call 330-878-4223. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Let AutoWorks of Strasburg work for you.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. Chris Kale, Adam Saweski, Shannon Thomas all night long roaming the sidelines and doing social media for us. The Indian Valley Braves come in at 7-3, 2-3 in the IVC. The Hiland Hawks at 6-5 and 3-2 in conference. Head coach Mark Slaybaugh, you heard from him on the Highland side. It's all about out-rebounding one of the better rebounding teams in the state of Ohio in this division in Indian Valley for head coach Mark Slaybaugh.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's what I said. I mean, you know that when you come to Indian Valley or you play Indian Valley, defensively and rebounding are the two things that Indian Valley always is going to bring to the table.
Yeah, I agree with you, and we will just stick with the Gnadenhutten and Company keys to the game with the Hiland Hawks. They've got to box out and get all the 50-50 balls against this Indian Valley Braves team. They need to shoot well, right? You need to be up in the high 40s, low 50 percentage from the floor to win this game tonight. And you need to take the crowd out of this basketball game early and keep them out of it.
Which, you hate to rest that on one kid's shoulders, but as we talked earlier, Sammy Detweiler is going to be a big key to all those things.
I agree with you. And then Shannon Thomas, I'll bring you in for the Indian Valley Braves and the Gnadenhutten and Company keys to the game. You hit the nail on the head, get back in transition defense. You got to out-rebound Hiland like they've been out-rebounding teams all season long. And Tyson Pryor must have a field day driving the rock and putting the ball in the basket tonight.
Yeah, one thing about Hiland, they're always really good at playing defense. So I think with Tyson Pryor's got to get moving towards the hoop, that'll free up his teammates. That'll help Isaac Klassner and Braden Troyer, Reese Colson. That'll help those guys get opened up. I think Pryor's got to have a big day getting to the hoop.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. When you look at Indian Valley, they shoot at 42% from the floor, 23% from three-point range, and 72% from the foul line. Not too bad of a percentage from a team at the charity stripe, the Ferris Chevrolet charity stripe, we should say.
Yeah, that's as we just witnessed in the JV game when it finalized, that's what ultimately sealed the victory for the Braves. They hit their foul shots. Hiland had a couple chances there at the end. They were unable to hit theirs. Foul shots win basketball games.
Yes, they do. And this should be a good one tonight as we get ready for our starting lineups and honoring America here from Indian Valley High School. Again, Chris Kale, Adam Saweski, and Shannon Thomas here with you from the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios. The Wood Electric pregame show wrapping up. When we come back, we will have the Rosenberry Towing starting lineups and tip-off of the Indian Valley Braves and the Hiland Hawks right after this with Claxon Communications and Big Z Sports.
Is there anything better than high school sports? Hi, this is Dan Hosteller of Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota. High school sports brings out the best of our high schools and our communities, and the people at Ferris have always been behind the importance of athletics and academics. Just like we believe in the great cars and trucks that we sell and service every day. Like high school sports, we are a great tradition in the area. Ferris on the Wabash, New Philadelphia.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what your needs, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The certified public accountants at Gnadenhutten Company believe in the value of relationships. Gnadenhutten Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Gnadenhutten Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Gnadenhutten facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
This is Carly Mills. At First Federal Community Bank, our mission is to empower the financial well-being of our community one person at a time. Through integrity and quality, we earn the trust of our customers and exceed their expectations. First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community since 1898. Serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. First Federal Community Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Big Z Sports coverage of high school basketball from Indian Valley High School. The Hiland Hawks being introduced right now. Chloe Martin, a 2021 graduate of Indian Valley High School, just doing a powerful rendition of our national anthem. That girl can straight out sing. She's a music major at West Virginia, and you see why.
Yeah, she did a fantastic job with that.
All right, it's now time to get to our Rosenberry Towing starting lineups. Adam Selesky has the Hiland Hawks.
Number 45, Alex Yoder, he's a junior. Number 15, Alex Miller, he's a freshman. Number 10, Finn Killey, he's a senior. Number 21, Carson Hobiger, he's also a senior. And number 11, Sammy Detweiler, he's a junior.
Yeah, Sammy Detweiler averaging 17.5 per game, their leading scorer. Alex Yoder, 6.5. Carson Habiger, 10 points, a game, 5 rebounds. And Finn Killey, 2.6 rebounds. For the Indian Valley Braves, head coached by Tyrone Miller. Number 1, Braden Troyer, the 5'11 senior, averages 6 points a game, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Number 4, Leo Wenger, the 6' senior, averages 4 and 4 a game. Number 10, Tyson Pryor, the 6'3 junior, 12 points a game and 3 rebounds. Isaac Klassner, a 6'1 senior, wears number 23. He averages 9 points a game. And Reese Colson, number 32, the 6'2 senior, averages 10 points a game and 4.5 rebounds. Those are your Rosenberry Towing starting lineups for the Braves and the Hawks as we get ready to go here from Indian Valley High School. 8 minutes on the clock. Tyson Pryor and Alex Yoder will jump it up. Again, the Indian Valley Braves in those white uniforms. Blue numerals trimmed in red. The Hiland Hawks in black.
This place is pretty full.
Yeah, it is. Nice crowd on hand, and Indian Valley's going to win the tip. Troyer will have it out front for the Indian Valley Braves. The black uniforms, red numerals trimmed in white for the Hiland Hawks. Pryor almost threw it out of bounds. Tripping it around here is Klassner. Klassner thought about it, got it off to Troyer. Shot up, no good. A lot of contact underneath, and Colson will get it. And they'll reset, will the Indian Valley Braves, moving from right to left. Braden Troyer has it, being guarded by Alex Miller. Almost turning it over again. Klassner has it on the left wing. Klassner drives to the elbow, shot up and good. Isaac Klassner, the 6'1 senior, breaks our 0-0 tie. Braves lead 2-0. Nice shot from the elbow there.
It was, and the Braves did a great job on the missed shot, getting the offensive rebound, keeping that possession alive.
So the Hiland Hawks have it. Here's Finn Killey. Finn with a nice jump step into the middle of the lane, rebounded by Yoder, and the shot was up and no good, and we're going to have a foul, and Yoder's going to head to the foul line.
Klassner picks up his first for the Braves.
So Isaac Klassner picks up foul number 1, 6:59 to play. First quarter, 2-0. And the first foul shots from the Ferris Chevrolet free throw line on the evening from Alex Yoder, and the first one is good, the junior. Yoder has it, shoots it, rattles around the rim, and good. So 2 for 2 from the foul line, and we're tied at 2. Twos are wild with 6:55 to play here in the first quarter. Klassner will bring the ball across the timeline for Indian Valley. Shouting out instructions, man-to-man defense from Hiland. Wenger in the corner, back out to Pryor. Pryor near the top of the key. He'll take the left-handed dribble, the spin move, and a nice job on the defensive end by Finn Killey. who knocked it away. Quickly the other way comes Hobiger. His shot was up and no good, rebounded by Pryor. Indian Valley will come the other way. Right down Broadway is Troyer. Almost lost it. They go to Klassner and he nailed it. Wow. Isaac Klassner only shoots 31% from three-point range.
That was deep.
That was a big one.
That was.
5-2 Braves lead. 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Kelly has it on the low block, being guarded by Pryor. Kelly, the turnaround jumper. The shot hits off the glass and goes through. Finn Kelly, a nice little turnaround jumper right there. 5:53 to play, 5-4. Braves in front. Klassner will drive, kick it in the corner to Troyer, and he nailed it. Braden Troyer shoots at 23% from three-point range. The Braves on fire from three right now, as they have the 8-4 lead, and now the first turnover of the ball game for Hiland. Quickly the other way is Pryor, right down Broadway with a Parkway quick lane drive to the basket, and he missed it. Finn Kelly recovers for Hiland, and he'll bring the ball the other way. Here is Hobiger. Hobiger goes baseline and scores. Carson Hobiger, the senior, has his first two of the ball game.
That was a nice drive to the bucket there by Hobiger.
Yeah, really nice Parkway quick lane drive to the basket. 8-6, Indian Valley in front. Good looking ball game out of both of these squads. They look very much in postseason form, as Wenger almost lost it over on the far side right in front of the Hiland bench. Here is Troyer again. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Kelly. Kelly will come the other way, but he's outnumbered. In a beautiful play for Troyer.
That's the second steal of the game, Chris.
Yeah, very nice job. He's kind of the little spark plug out there, and we'll go down to Shannon Thomas. And Shannon, Braden Troyer kind of been doing that all year. He averages 2 steals a game. He's got 2 already in the first quarter.
Yeah, Braden's one of those kids. He plays really good defense for his side. He gets a lot of rebounds, too. You'll see that later here in the game.
Checking in for the Indian Valley Braves is Xander Heil. Here's Klassner, high post. Klassner, a little jab step, ball fake, and got it back out to Heil. Heil over to Wenger. Wenger on the left wing, looking down for Colson, who's on the block, being guarded by Kelly. Colson has it, shot up off the front of the rim, no good, rebounded by Hobiger. Hobiger will come the other way, and he'll hand off to Alex Miller. Miller, the freshman, he'll reset. Freshman running the point for the Hiland Hawks. He's going to be a mainstay if he's running it as a freshman, Adam.
Yeah, he is. I just realized Detweiler's not even on the floor. I was wondering why we hadn't called his name. He's not on the floor.
Yeah, he's not on the floor yet. Wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
So Alex Yoder has it on the low block. 3-point shot by Hobiger is no good. And rebounded by Klassner. Klassner over to Heil. Heil with the drive. He'll put it up and is fouled.
Alex Miller's going to pick up his first foul of the game for the Hawks.
So Xander Heil going to shoot 2 here, and you know what? I don't see Detweiler over there. Interesting. We must not have got the word, Shannon Thomas, that Sammy Detweiler not playing in this game tonight.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he looks like, so I don't know if he just don't have a different jersey number on, or I'm not real sure what his face looks like.
So wholesale changes. Nick Wigton in, Luke Mast in, and Connor Beachy in for the Hiland Hawks. And also Ashton Schrock. And Schrock will bring the ball up the floor. He is number 23. So Schrock has it. He played some extensive time in the JV game. And Yeah, interesting because I talked to Coach yesterday.
I got you stumped.
Yeah, you really do because I talked to Coach yesterday and he gave me a starting 5 and Sammy Detweiler was on there, but the junior's not on the floor. So Hiland playing a little bit of keep away top of the key right now. This is Wigton. Wigton over to Connor Beachy. Beachy will travel it in the wing. 3-point shot on the way is up and no good by Luke Mast, but rebounded by Alex Yoder. So Alex Yoder cuts the Indian Valley lead to 1. 9-8, Braves in front, 2:27 to play first quarter.
Just found out he's out with injury.
Okay.
So he will not be playing tonight.
No, he will not. I actually think that's him sitting over on the bench in the right beside the assistant coaches with the red and black pants on. I think that's Sammy Detweiler.
That would probably make sense.
Guys, from a very reliable source, I was told he is out 6 to 8 weeks.
Oh. Something must have happened in the last 2 or 3 days then.
Yeah. His wrist injury.
There you go. So here's Troyer. Troyer on the move.
We're filling in all the blanks on the fly.
Yeah, again, apologize, but yeah, we're trying to fill everything in, and he is sitting over there with some kind of contraption on the right wrist. So news to us, Sammy Detweiler out here tonight. We apologize for not having that information before things started, but it just must have happened in the last day or two. As Troyer drives the lane, he's fouled by Finn Kelly, rather.
You're thinking Fairless football.
Well, I'm thinking of Fairless basketball, too, because we'll see him coming up tomorrow afternoon.
I got you.
So let's reset for you now that we got all the crazy stuff out of the road. The Indian Valley Braves with the 9-8 lead, 1:48 to play first quarter. Braden Troyer at the line shooting 2, and he misses the first one. So Leo Wanger back in, Isaac Klassener back in for the Indian Valley Braves as Colson and Heil sit down. Second shot for Braden Troyer is up and good. So he splits the pair, does Troyer, and that gives Indian Valley the 10-8 lead here in the first quarter, 1:43 to play. Ashton Schrock with it, goes over in the corner, 3-point shot on the way. And another offensive stick back by Alex Yoder. And heading down to Shannon Thomas. Shannon, that was right in front of you. One of those Gnadenhutten Company keys to the game for Hiland. They need to get the offensive glass, and they're getting it with Alex Yoder right now.
Yeah, Hiland, I don't know which player it was. He went for the rebound, actually knocked it up. It went off the backboard, and then Yoder got the rebound off the backboard.
Braden Troyer gets the nice spin move and the shot in the lane to give Indian Valley back the 2-point lead. Approaching a minute to play, first quarter. Top of the key is Nick Wigton. Wigton over to Haubiger. Haubiger standing on the Braves logo. They'll swing it around the perimeter. This is Finn Kelly. Finn Kelly back to Wigton. And then over in the corner to Schrock. And Ashton Schrock has it swatted as Adam Sawecki just kind of smiles.
Yeah, you could say it was swatted.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, that was Benaiah Klassener on the swat.
Benaiah Klassener on the swat as he checked in at the last timeout and made quick use of him being in the basketball game. Here is Schrock, top of the key. Again, got a lot of playing time in the JV game. Not sure how much he'll play here in this one. Haubiger has it. Go ahead.
I would say Hiland looking to end the first quarter with the ball in possession.
25 seconds. Braves up by 2. Approaching 20 seconds. Haubiger in no hurry. Just going to stand on the eye paint on the floor there. And now they'll start to run their offense. 12 seconds. 9 seconds. 8 seconds. Haubiger now will go. Haubiger to his left. He'll go over to the corner as Wigton. Wigton had it swatted away. He gets it back. 1 second. Shot up and no good by Wigton. And that is the end of the first quarter. The Indian Valley Braves lead the Hiland Hawks 12-10. We'll be back on Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications right after this.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all those communities, there's nothing better than high school basketball. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season, and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Welcome back to Big Z Sports coverage of high school basketball. Chris Kale, Adam Sweski, Shannon Thomas here with you. We'll head down to the sideline. Shannon Thomas was in the timeout over there with head coach Mark Slayball.
Yeah, Coach Slayball told him just keep doing the same thing on the boards. Ty Miller at the other end, ask his players what you're doing. You're doing good things on defense, and then you're giving up the rebounds.
All right, thank you. Shannon Thomas is the steal and score there for the Indian Valley Braves and Braden Troyer. So Troyer already three steals in this one, and now another turnover. And look out, here comes Tyson Pryor. Pryor will go up, and great defense by Finn Kelly to knock that away. Pryor wanted to go up big time with the two-handed dunk, and Finn Kelly, a nice job of defense right there to knock it away.
Good defense, but Coach Miller is none too happy right now because I think he's just trying to ask the official how that was possibly clean.
Yeah, it was a little might have been contact.
A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I thought Finn Kelly, who's obviously probably about a 3 or 4 inch deficit to Tyson Pryor, did a nice job of getting up there.
He was right up there with him.
As Wigton tried the spin move, the shot was up no good, got his own rebound, and another offensive rebound by Alex Yoder. Yoder gives it off to Miller for 3, and Miller missed it, rebounded by the Braves. 6:53 to play. Second quarter, 14-10, Braves in front. Here's Isaac Klassner. He'll hand off to Braden Troyer. Troyer between the circles, dribbles with his left. He'll go to Wanger. Wanger, left wing. He'll go underneath to Pryor. Pryor, the strong move by Tyson Pryor. And what's interesting is our scoreboard's not properly working over there, so I can't tell how many points people have. I believe that's Pryor's first 2, isn't it?
It is. It's his first 2.
So on the baseline, a nice baseline drive to the basket, a Parkway quick lane drive to the basket for Alex Yoder, and he was fouled.
Reese Colson picks up his first.
So Reese Colson gets the foul, and Alex Yoder going to head back to the Ferris Chevrolet foul line.
Very impressed with Alex Yoder with his post play. He's done a great job so far tonight.
Yeah, outstanding job on the offensive glass as he makes the first one. Yoder only a 53% foul shooter. He's made all 3 at the line here tonight. And he'll be 4 for 4 at the foul line. Also checking in was number 33, Delaney Phillips, the senior for the Indian Valley Braves. Benaiah Klassner back in as well. Isaac Klassner will bring the ball across the timeline, and he'll reset man-to-man defense by Nick Wigton. Wigton with it. Phillips in the corner. He'll dribble out of trouble. Finds Benaiah Klassner on the low block. Klassner with the spin move. Off the window. No good. Got his own rebound. No good. They tried to get another one, and he was pushed in the back. Nice job by Benaiah Klassner.
Follow your shot.
Following your shot. And Shannon Thomas, that all was right in front of you. Benaiah, really nice job there of cleaning up his own miss and then cleaning up the glass again.
Yeah, that's one thing Benaiah Klassner has been really good at this year is on the boards. That's why he gets a lot of playing time.
Benaiah Klassner has it on the inbound. 5:45 to play. Braves in front by 4. Isaac Klassner Over to Phillips. Phillips has it. Left wing. Goes down to the low block. This is Tyson Pryor. Beautiful turnaround jumper. He just left it short. Benaiah Klassner, another offensive board. So the Braves cleaning up the offensive boards at this end. Hiland did it at the other end. Now we got a scrum right in front of Shannon Thomas. And it's going to be out of bounds off of Indian Valley and Delaney Phillips.
Yeah, Phillips' shoulders was on the baseline when he touched the ball.
Looks like we've got a quick timeout on the floor. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll be back on Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications right after this.
Rosenberry Towing, located in New Philadelphia, has been Tuscarawas County's longest operating towing and recovering provider since 1967. Rosenberry offers a full range of equipment to handle any size job at any time while being trained and certified to perform safely and efficiently. Some services offered include light and heavy towing, equipment transfer, and a 60-ton rotator service. Need a tow or heavy lift? Call Rosenberry Towing at 330-343-3333 or online at rosenberrytowing.com for a full list of services.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. Chris Gale, Adam Saweski, Shannon Thomas here with you. Indian Valley leads Hiland 16-12. 5:23 to play in the first half. Hiland with the basketball, and no Sammy Detweiler here tonight. Connor Beachy has it. He'll go over on the right wing. This is Wigton. Makes the entry pass to Alex Yoder. And Alex Yoder doing work on that low block, cutting the lead to 2. And you said you were impressed.
Yeah, he's got 10 points, 4 rebounds, and I mean Hiland's only got 14 on the board, so that pretty much sums up the game so far.
And guess what? He only averages 6.5 a game and 1 rebound,
which is crazy to me because I mean it looks like he can score. I mean he's not having any trouble.
I agree with you 100%. Isaac Klassner has it. He'll go on the right wing to Heil. Heil tried the dribble drive, and they kick it back out. Heil gets it back on the wing. Xander Heil with it. He'll go to Isaac Klassner. Highland still in that man-to-man defense, and now they're going to get the takeaway. First Indian Valley turnover of this one. Finn Killy has it. Killy has it stripped away by Tyson Pryor. 5th Highland turnover. Klassner will come the other way. He shrugs off Pryor as Pryor goes through the lane. Isaac Klassner over to Delaney Phillips. Phillips tried the entry pass on Benaiah Klassner and almost had it knocked away.
Braves doing a good job right now. They're not forcing anything. You can tell that they're looking for a certain shot, or they're letting a play develop. They are not forcing anything. They're kind of seeing what Highland's doing, and they're going to work from that.
Absolutely. 3:30 to play. Indian Valley in no hurry. Pryor tried the drive, and he kicked it to Heil. Heil with the foul line jumper, and he nailed it. Xander Heil, the 6'1 senior, only averages 2 a game. That's his first 2, and the Braves lead 18-14.
He hit his average.
He hit his average. Anything here is just a bonus. Highland with the basketball. Connor Beachy had it, handed it off to Wigton. Wigton now to Hobiger. Hobiger, a little jab step, the drive down the left side of the lane, and I think that shot was affected by Benaiah Klassner.
It sure was.
Here comes Heil with the spin move. Heil off the glass, no good. Pryor the offensive rebound. Tyson Pryor, a nice offensive rebound there. Heil trying to show a little skills with the spin move into the lane.
Yeah, he's trying to do what he could.
Very athletic Indian Valley team as Troyer comes back in.
I think they said that foul was on, was it on Killy?
I don't know.
We're not getting much help on the board.
No, nothing. As Pryor gets the inbound, shot up no good, rebounded by Luke Mast. So Mast will hand it off to Hobiger. 2:38 to play, 18-14, Braves in front.
I think right now, if I was Coach Slayball, I'd call a timeout, and I think I'd be having a discussion with Alex Yoder son, you need to be looking for the ball on every possession.
And you don't need to be out at the three-point line. Your butt needs to be on the low block.
Yeah, because he's having a whale of a game. I think they just might want to change what they're doing.
Three-point shot by Luke Mast is up, no good. Nice offensive rebound by Connor Beachy. He couldn't get it to go. And it's dribbled around, and Beachy gets it back. Beachy in the corner. Three-point shot on the way, no good by Luke Mast. And right now, Hiland just can't get one to draw. 18-14. Here comes Pryor. Pryor with a beautiful Parkway quick lane drive to the basket. He ducked right under the shoulder of the defender and went to the rack. And that puts the Indian Valley Braves up 20-14. 30-second timeout. We'll be back right after this on Big Z Sports.
Tailgating season is here, so why not do it in style with a new car, truck, or SUV from Parkway Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dover. Choose a winning game plan when you bring your trade and ask about great financing options on any car, truck, or SUV on the lot. Joel and the Parkway CDJR team will help you shop and find the best deal for you. No hassle and no stress. Football season is the perfect time for a great deal, so pick a winner at Parkway Dodge Jeep Ram in Dover today. Your way, the right way. Visit ParkwayChryslerDodgeJeepRam.com and drive forward.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. Chris Kale, Adam Selesky here with you. Let's take a trip to the sidelines and Shannon Thomas, who was in both coaches' huddles.
Yeah, Coach Miller told the guys to be patient on offense, keep doing what you're doing. It's working for us. Coach Slayball down there telling his guys that you got to finish these plays. Once you get them rebounds, you're getting the second opportunities. You're not taking advantage of them.
Thank you, Shannon Thomas. 1:40 to play in the first half. Indian Valley 20, Hiland 14. Three-point shot by Yoder, and he drilled it.
Well, maybe he knows more. He knows more than I do.
Alex Yoder drills the three. He hasn't had very many of those because I didn't write his percentage down on the stat sheet. But he drilled that one, and here's Troyer with a nice drive to the basket. He missed it, but it was rebounded by Wenger. Wenger found a cutting Benaiah Klassner to Colson. Colson missed it. And it looks like we got a foul on the floor.
A foul on the Braves. Leo Wenger picked up his first. That's should be the third team foul.
Yeah, I mean, we're not getting much on the Indian Valley scoreboard tonight. I guess they're having technical issues just like we do sometimes.
Well, which is understandable.
It happens, yeah.
Just makes my job a little bit more important.
It does. It makes it a little bit harder, a little more important. But that's okay.
Yep.
You have an important job anyway. So here is Yoder, top of the key. Three-point shot on the way. Rattles around the rim and no good. And I don't even have a 55 on my roster. So I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
It could be Logan Troyer.
It was a good shot, though.
It was a good shot.
Nice steal there by number 21, Hobner.
Hobbiger?
Hobbiger.
Yeah. A lot of players for this team that were not supposed to be seeing key time for head coach Mark Slabaugh here tonight.
But I'll tell you what, they're down 3, have the ball. They could tie this thing up.
I mean, talk about what you expect from Hiland basketball.
Yeah.
13 seconds and 10. Here's Hobbiger, top of the circle. He'll get the screen, and now the ball's trickled away into the corner. Fumbled around, looking. Here's Hobbiger. Hobbiger for 3.
Oh.
And he missed it. 20-17. We'll see if Shannon Thomas can catch up with head coach Ty Miller as he heads into the locker room. Shannon?
Coach, there in the first half, your offense took off right there at the beginning, but they slowed down a little bit. They stuttered there in the second quarter. What's going to be your message to your team here at halftime?
Yeah, we want to keep getting high percentage shots. We want to keep throwing it inside, but we want to go inside out and get open looks. Isaac started off hot. We got to continue to find him, get open looks for him too.
Defensively, you guys were doing good. They gave up a few rebounds, but here in the second quarter, they started getting those rebounds back. You got to be happy with the way they come around in the second half or second quarter rebounding.
Yeah, that's going to be our biggest message in halftime is making sure we're cleaning up the glass. I think we gave up at least 10 of the 17 points off offensive rebounds. So, we'd be holding to single digits right now if we didn't give up all the offensive rebounds. So,
good luck in the second half, Coach.
Yep, thank you.
All right, that was Shannon Thomas with head coach Tyrone Miller of the Indian Valley Braves. We have reached, I should say, our First National Bank of Denison halftime show. Big Z Sports will be back with stats from the first half right after this.
We are the Tyson family, and we would like to invite you to come visit your Little Caesars Pizza on West High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
Looking for a quick and affordable lunch that's ready when you are? Try the lunch combo at Little Caesars Pizza. For just $5, you'll get half of a deep dish pepperoni and cheese pizza, plus a 20-ounce Pepsi product. This tasty $5 combo is available daily 11 until 2. And if you miss lunch, you can still take home the deep dish Little Caesars Pizza all day, every day for only $8. Big taste, small price.
Come visit us at Little Caesars Pizza on West High Avenue, New Philadelphia.
If your New Year goals include protecting your family or business with life insurance, then I'd like
school. At our First National Bank of Denison halftime show, the little dribblers out on the floor, and we wanted to make sure that we had this.
Yeah, we want to make sure that we have this on the stream. I can remember both my kids doing this at New Philly. This was always a really fun time because this is the intro to basketball. I mean, it really is. You see how small these kids are out there. This is the intro to the world of basketball. Basically.
This is where it begins, is having these youth programs, and this is what it's all about. A shout out to the coaches, the parents that are out there teaching these kids on how to dribble. It starts this young.
It does.
This is what they do at Hiland and the schools that are perennial, Yeah, this is great.
And if I'm not mistaken, Shannon Thomas, that's Aaron Haney leading the pack, isn't it?
Yep, that's former defensive coordinator for Indian Valley, Aaron Haney, the assistant principal here at the high school.
So isn't it funny how he can change, having a defense fired up on the football field to getting these little guys to do what they need to do with the basketball.
And it's great. And like you said, Adam, this is where it all starts. I mean, all these perennial teams that are, going to Columbus each and every year, going down to OU and the Convo. This is where it starts. It has to start at this young age where they learn the fundamentals. You can't expect kids to get to 7th and 8th grade and just learn how to dribble and they be productive members to your basketball team when it comes to as sophomores and juniors. You just can't expect it.
Exactly, and starting them this young is great because the ball handling is so key, because if you don't have to think about dribbling the basketball by the time you get to the middle school level, that gives your mind can work on so many other things in game that you don't have to think about your dribbling. And a lot of kids that don't have this type of stuff at a young age, they're so focused on dribbling, that's when you see the heads are down. And then they have no idea what they're dribbling into. So yeah, this is great.
And while this is going on, we will go over some of the stats. The team stats, Indian Valley with only one first half turnover. One. Hiland had 5 from the foul line. Indian Valley was 1 for 2 at 50%. Hiland was 4 for 4 at 100%. Those are your team stats. Adam, you have the individuals.
Yeah, for the Hiland Hawks, it was basically the Alex Yoder show. He had 13 points, 4 rebounds in the first half. Carson Hobener, he had 2 points, a rebound, and 2 steals. And Finn Killey, he had 2 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal for the Hawks. That kind of sums up the scoring column for them. As for the Braves, Braden Troyer led the way with 8 points. He had 3 steals that I accounted for in the first half. Tyson Pryor, 4 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal. Isaac Klassner, 5 points, a rebound, and a block. Reese Colson had 2 rebounds. And Benaiah Klassner had 3 rebounds and 2 blocks. Obviously, you could see the hustle he shows on the defensive end.
Yeah, and check out their double dribbling out there.
Just a little 2-ball dribbling.
You gotta like it, right? These kids all wanting to be Steph Curry someday, or Candace Parker if you're on the women's side.
You know what's funny? A lot of these kids right now, they want to be Braden Troyer. They want to be Tyson Pryor.
Good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
That's why these kids. That's what draws the kids into the program. They're watching these high school kids play the game tonight. Now they get to go out there and be on the same floor for a little while. That's what grabs them. That's what makes them want to keep playing.
Absolutely. And Shannon, correct me if I'm wrong, they are the Indian Valley Little Dribblers, correct?
They're the Indian Valley Little Dribblers. This was the 3rd game that they performed at halftime. They did a girls game, they did 2 boys games, and I think they're done they were having practice a couple nights a week for the last few weeks just to be able to do this.
That's awesome. That's great stuff. Great job by Indian Valley staff, and that's going to bring a close to our First National Bank of Denison halftime show. We got to pay some bills yet before we get to the second half. The Indian Valley Braves with the 20-17 lead over the Hiland Hawks here at halftime. Chris Kale, Adam Saweski, and Shannon Thomas here with you. Again, we want to thank Claxon Communications for being here. LB, our girl Lydia, Brady, and Natalie Holbrook of Claxon Communications going to be with us all weekend long. Great thing we've got coming up tomorrow and Sunday from the Rocket Center, the Gnadenhutten Valley Classic Play Like Bray Showcase, and they're going to try and raise some money to create a scholarship out of Gnadenhutten Valley High School for Braylon Novak. And he was killed almost a year ago. It was back in February, and just going to be a pretty cool weekend to celebrate his life in basketball out there at the Rocket Center this weekend.
Absolutely, and I'm glad we're going to be there. It's going to be an exciting weekend with a lot of good, getting to see a lot of different teams. Yeah,
and everything gets underway. Gnadenhutten Valley starts things off against Bellsville tomorrow. Fairless plays Rittman, and then coming up on Sunday, we've got 4 games for you all on Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel, brought to you by Claxon Communications. We'll take a timeout, be back with the second half right after this.
If your New Year goals include protecting your family or business with life insurance, then I'd like to help. For over 8 years, Wallace & Associates Insurance Agency has been providing clients with a variety of products to fit your needs and your budget. Give Justin a call at 330-874-7117. That's 330-874-7117 to review your options. Or you can find me on Facebook by searching for Wallace & Associates Insurance Agency. That's Wallace & Associates Insurance Agency. Let's protect what you value most.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. Whether you are recovering from Christmas spending or preparing to send kids to college, the Personal Financial Management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB's online banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Dr. Nathan Springer is in the business of making smiles, specializing in braces and Invisalign for children and adults. Dr. Springer provides smiles that can be recognized anywhere. Just look at the winning smile on some of the players. Compliments of Dr. Nathan Springer Orthodontics. Hey, that smile of pride on the face of mom and dad might be from Dr. Springer too. Dr. Nathan Springer Orthodontics, in the business of making smiles, at 107 Ray Avenue Northeast in New Philadelphia.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in Sugar Creek, Strasburg, and downtown New Philadelphia, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck this fall.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. The Indian Valley Braves with the 3-point lead, 20-17 over the Hiland Hawks. As we get ready to start half number 2, the pep band rocking over here to our right. The Little Dribblers entertained us at halftime, and should be an entertaining second half here, as Indian Valley will start with the basketball, and it's Isaac Klassner. Klassner will run across the timeline right in front of his bench. Now we'll dribble it over to the right side, kick in the corner to Wenger. Leo Wenger, 3-point shot, caught nothing but air, but rebounded by Colson. Colson got it to Klassner, and he missed it. Colson battling again for the rebound. It was tipped away, and Alex Miller, the freshman, has it for Hiland. Miller goes to Hobiger, and they'll reset with Nick Wigton. Hobiger has it left wing. He'll dribble to the top of the key. Wigton has it left wing. Wigton going to try and drive to the baseline. Goes across the court. Three-point shot is drilled by Alex Miller. The freshman only averages .3 points per game.
Well, he
has 3 now.
10 times his average right there, one shot. You could see there, though, Chris, the Highland's first possession, they were looking to try to get it to Yoder on the inside.
Yeah, absolutely. And Miller tipped it away over there on the far side. Braden Troyer battled for it with Miller.
Yeah, Alex Miller not playing like a freshman tonight.
No, he's not. Troyer will inbound right in front of his bench. He gets it off to Pryor. Tie ball game. Yoder has it. He took it away, and the second Indian Valley turnover. First is half number 2. And now Troyer caught one in the mouth. No call. Claxon rebounded it. It was tipped out of bounds. And definitely Braden Troyer caught one on the chin there. As he'll bring the ball across the timeline, and now we've got a hard screen. Maybe a little teammate payback there.
Unfortunately, and you don't want to see that.
No.
But I'm going to say that that's exactly what that was.
Shannon Thomas, your thoughts?
Yeah, I kind of think he went there kind of hot and thought, well, I'm here. I'll just stay committed.
Yes. Yes is the answer that Shannon said, that could have been a little payback.
He just
20-20, 6:32 to play.
Things are getting a little chippy.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely getting a little chippy. Listen, these two teams really don't like each other, if you didn't know that. Schrock gets it across the timeline to Hobiger. Hiland on the offensive end. Tie ball game at 20. Here's Killy. Goes over to Hobiger, and three-point shot by Wigton is nailed. I believe this is the first lead of the ball game for the Hiland Hawks at 23-20.
Yes, it is.
6:06 to play. Indian Valley reeling a little bit here to start half number 2, as they've been outscored 6-0. Claxon has it on the left wing. He'll dribble to the foul line, kicks it to Wenger. Wenger back to Claxon. Claxon, three-point shot, no good. Wenger missed the rebound, but Pryor cleaned it up. Tyson Pryor, and one.
Nice follow there by Pryor.
Tyson Pryor with the and one opportunity. 5:44 to play. 23-22. Hawks in front. Checking in is Connor Beachy for Hiland. And checking out Benaiah Claxon and Xander Heil for the Braves. So Pryor at the line. The N1 opportunity. They're only 1 for 2 on the evening. And a Hiland Hawk team without Sammy Detweiler, as Pryor rattles that one in. So Hiland again without Sammy Detweiler with the injured wrist. Out 6 to 8 weeks, so it's going to be tough if they make a run into the tournament. He might be back, but if not, he's going to miss the rest of his junior season. And a nice floater by Alex Yoder.
Looks smooth in there, man.
I'm telling you what, this kid's got some game. Is the junior Alex Yoder. Only averages 6.5, and he's got what, 12?
No, that makes point number 15.
15 now for Yoder. Tyson Pryor with the Parkway quick lane drive to the basket. Couldn't get it to go, and Pryor injured on the play. He'll hobble up the floor behind everybody. Hobiger goes glass. And Hiland back up 27-23.
Kind of surprised that the Braves didn't call a timeout there.
I got my buddy up here. It's three-point shot for Indian Valley. My buddy's up here, even though I'm number 5.
Yeah.
She's even got her arm around me.
That's
I don't
cool.
even know what's going on. But Indian Valley cuts the lead to 27-26. There's Yoder in the lane again, and another little baby hook right there for Alex Yoder. And he's got 17 of the 29.
Pretty impressive.
Pretty impressive in the lane is Alex Yoder. Isaac Claxon will bring the ball across the timeline in front of the Indian Valley bench, and he threw it to nobody.
Yeah, I think he was looking for a cut, and he wasn't cut.
Yeah, there was nobody home as Pryor will limp over to the bench, still hobbled a little bit.
Which is not what Braves fans want to see.
No.
Just a little tweak there. I mean, it doesn't look like it's anything too major.
Yeah, if it was anything major, he'd be going back to the locker room to get it retaped or something. But
yeah.
So again, man-to-man defense from the Indian Valley Braves. Hiland with the 3-point lead, 29-26, 3:55 to play, third quarter. Seems like the first quarter. This game's kind of flown by.
Yeah.
Habiger on the left wing. He'll take a dribble drive to the foul line. Spin move, shot up, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Isaac Klassener. He'll give off to Troyer, and Braden Troyer will bring it up the far side. Troyer all the way into the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Schrock, and now he took a forearm shiv from Braden Troyer. Jeez, that was like prison ball right there.
Yeah, that was.
Braden Troyer. He didn't seem, but still.
No, because, I mean, Troyer on that play, he turned around and Schrock was there with the ball.
He was there. Yep. It was just the contact was a lot as Schrock brings it across the timeline. He'll cross the court over towards his own bench and give off to Habiger top of the key. So Carson Habiger, normally the leading scorer of this team. Ooh, and a trip there by Troyer. Behind Detweiler is what I was going to say. Detweiler with 17.5 a game. Habiger averages 10. But right now, Alex Yoder is the man for the Hiland Hawks.
Yeah, they're going to call Benaiah Klassener on the foul there.
I would have thought that would have went on Troyer.
Well, to me, that was, I think they called it on, because Benaiah was the one that the feet got tangled.
Okay.
But again, we're just kind of spitballing here because if we don't see the official actually call it, we don't, there's nothing to go off of. So.
Nothing to go off of tonight. So inbounding the ball is Hiland from their own baseline. Habiger has it right in front of his bench. He tried to go to the corner. Nobody was home. First turnover for Hiland. 29-26, 3:06 to play, third quarter. Indian Valley with a little bit of token pressure from Hiland will bring the ball up the floor. Klassener has it, being guarded by Connor Beachy. Pryor back in the ball game. He has it on the right wing. He'll give off to Klassener, over to his brother Isaac Klassener with a little spin move, high post. He got it to Colson. It was tipped away. In the game, Jack Hirschberger for Hiland. First appearance by him with the knee brace on in there. Benaiah Klassener on the low block. Thought he shuffled the feet, but he still scored. Benaiah Klassener shuffled the feet, but got the bucket. And it's 29-28 with 2:25 to play.
Yeah, it was quick enough. I don't think the official saw it, but he definitely did.
Habiger has it. He'll go top of the key. Thought about the three-point was Yoder. Here's Miller, the freshman, being guarded by Tyson Pryor. Habiger over to Yoder. Yoder will try to drive. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Tyson Pryor. 29-28, 2 minutes to play, third quarter. Hiland with the 1-point lead. Kyle goes to Colson. Colson traveled. So Reese Colson, he got nailed with that one.
Yeah, he spun right into a double team. He had nowhere to go.
Yeah, he
so,
did.
I mean, it was, good defense there by the Hawks to cause the turnover.
We'll head down to Shannon Thomas, who's down on the sidelines. And Shannon shuffled the feet. He got away with the first one, did Benaiah Klassener, but Colson got caught.
Now, like Adam said, he usually does that spin move and he's able to hit that jumper right there, but when he spun around, he ran right into the defenders and his feet come back down to the ground. That's traveling every time.
Every time. As Miller has it, almost had it swiped away by Colson. Colson been kind of quiet in this one, Adam Seweski.
Yeah, he has. It's not, he hasn't had a typical game, I guess, for Colson.
Yoder went up and missed everything but the backboard as Indian Valley rebounds the basketball. Yoder battling hard underneath. Actually, I take that back. That is Hirschberger battling underneath with Colson. Almost tipped away again. Good defense by Connor Beachy. Beachy guarding Isaac Klassener here on the right wing. Klassener dribbles to the foul line, goes to his brother. They go down low to Colson. And Colson's going to be fouled by Jack Hirschberger.
I don't know about you, but it seems like Hiland's really turned the intensity up in the second half.
100%.
They're playing a lot faster.
Yeah, 100%. Shannon Thomas, you agree with that? I think Highlands really picked up the defensive pressure.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think they found the limit the refs are going to let them play with as far as putting hands on each other and bodying, and they're taking it right to the max.
Tyson Pryor has it on the low block. Shot up off the rim, and good. And he got that over the much taller Alex Yoder. Nice move by Tyson Pryor to give Indian Valley the lead with 40 seconds to play, third quarter. 30-29, Indian Valley in front as we tick down to 33 and 32 seconds. Hobiger standing on the feathers. The Indian Valley logo on the floor. Just a little bit of stall here, trying to play for the last shot of quarter number 3. 18 seconds. Now we'll give off to Alex Miller. Miller, the freshman, dribbling over towards his head coach in Mark Schleybaugh. Now he'll retreat. He gets it back from Hobiger. Hobiger dribbles down the lane. A Parkway quick lane drive to the basket. Shot no good. It's going to be battled for and corralled by Claxoner, and that's going to be the end of quarter number 3. Indian Valley 30 and Highland 29. We'll be back with Claxon Communications and Big Z Sports right after this.
When struggles seem too tough, when sickness takes a hold, when cancer picks a fight, when baby's on its way, when life throws you a curveball, we've got you. With nearly 130 years in your backyard, Altman knows you and knows your community better than anyone. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family, and we want you to be the healthiest you can be. Altman, we are ready. We've got you.
TMK, service with a personal touch. We're your local guys for all your propane needs. You can count on us. We take pride in what we do and in serving you. TMK is a name you trust. All the way to TMK, service with a personal touch.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. Chris Kale, Shannon Thomas on the sidelines. Adam Soleski, almost forgot about you. Our sports director sitting right beside me.
That's right.
In the PAC Drilling Mobile Studios.
I was just watching all of our shirts get thrown. Look, everybody's holding them up.
Everybody's holding them up.
It's like Christmas around here.
I know, it is. Hey, we don't give away things just during Christmas.
No.
We give them away to the fans all year long.
Yeah.
We appreciate the Indian Valley and Highland cheerleaders for throwing out our shirts. And quarter number 4 underway with Indian Valley leading 30-29 over the Hiland Hawks. Alex Miller had it, goes to Hobiger. Hobiger down the lane again. He had it tripped away. It's going to be out of bounds.
Look at the little guy in the front row there for a while. He was holding the shirt up with the Big Z logo.
I like it. I like it.
Giving us a little credit there for that.
It's all good.
Yeah.
As Highland gets the basketball in, then they throw it away. Highland's second turnover, their 7th of the game, second here in the second half. And Indian Valley with the 1-point lead will have the basketball. Braden Troyer going to bring it across the timeline. Man-to-man defense by Alex Miller and the Highland Hawks. Benaiah Klassner has it. He'll hand off to Pryor. Pryor shot from the elbow is good. Tyson Pryor with a nice-looking jump shot from the elbow.
Pryor's got 7 of his 11 here in the second half.
32-29, Braves in front. Here is Kelly. Kelly going to take the drive on the baseline. He'll kick it around. Ball swings around the perimeter. 3-point shot on the way by Wigton is no good. And Indian Valley will come the other way. Here's Isaac Klassner. Has it stripped away. Turnover, Indian Valley, their 4th. Miller has it, and he threw it away to Troyer. That's like the 4th steal for Troyer at least.
Yeah, I have him for 4, and I think I may have missed one.
Beautiful play right there by Braden Troyer. He's maybe head coach Matt Lancaster could look him up to be a wide receiver this year. Actually, he's a senior. Never mind.
Never mind. Great idea, though.
It was the thought that counts. I'm looking out for Matt Lancaster's best interests. Indian Valley back with the basketball. 6:30 to play. 3-point lead. Not in much of a hurry. Pryor's going to fire the 3, and he drilled it. Tyson Pryor from just beyond the 3-point arc. And that puts them up 35-29. Pryor only shoots at 12% from three-point range, but he got that one to go. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him. Indian Valley 35, Hiland 29, 6:15 to play.
Hi, this is Phil with the Ford Parkway Quick Lane Service. When the vehicle that transports your team needs maintenance, you expect it to be done accurately and quickly so you can get back on the road. Don't get sidelined by your vehicle. When it comes to servicing your team's vehicle, let my all-star team at Parkway deliver you the winning combination to keep you on the road and safe for the long haul.
We are the Tyson family, and we would like to invite you to come visit your Little Caesars Pizza on West High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
Looking for a quick and affordable lunch that's ready when you are? Try the lunch combo at Little Caesars Pizza. For just $5, you'll get half of a deep dish pepperoni and cheese pizza, plus a 20-ounce Pepsi product. This tasty $5 combo is available daily 11 until 2. And if you miss lunch, you can still take home the deep dish Little Caesars Pizza all day, every day for only $8. Big taste, small price.
Come visit us at Little Caesars Pizza on West High Avenue, New Philadelphia.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. Chris Gale, Adam Sweski, and Shannon Thomas. Shannon, what did head coach Ty Miller have to say at that timeout?
He said, keep crashing the boards, play very good defense right here. Do not give up an easy shot.
Shannon Thomas heard that all the way over from where he's standing on the baseline.
Yep. And
that's how good he is.
Shannon's multitasking. I had a score update in New Philadelphia. They lead Mansfield 25-24 at the half.
Wow.
I got a picture sent to me. I forwarded it to Shannon. He took care of the social media post.
That's because you got yelled at pregame.
I did. Hey, it's a team effort, right?
It is a team effort. Listen, we're family. I can yell at you once in a while. It's not like you've never yelled at me. 6 minutes to play here in the ball game. 35-29. Braves in front. 3-point shot by Miller is up and no good. He got his own rebound. Trying to drive against Colson. And jump ball going to head over to Indian Valley. So that's a turnover for Hiland. They're fourth. So Indian Valley with 5 total turnovers, 4 of those here in the second half. Hiland has 9 turnovers altogether in the game, 5 in the first half, 4 here in the second half. Delaney Phillips, never mind, I thought he was back in. That's Isaac Klassner. Klassner gives off to Benaiah Klassner. Pryor against Killy. Pryor with the quick step. He goes to the rim.
Wow, what a move.
Parkway quick lane drive to the basket for Tyson Pryor. He's starting to sniff that McInturf Realty Player of the Game t-shirt.
Foul there on number 45, Alex Yoder. That's his first of the game.
And not a lot of fouls in this one.
No, there really hasn't been.
And there really hasn't been a lot of turnovers either, as Pryor misses that one.
Yeah, so with there being no fouls in this second half, that can come back to hurt Hiland if it becomes a close game.
Yep.
You try to foul to get the ball back, but you just got too many fouls to give yet.
That's a good point. As Pryor makes that one, he splits the pair. 2 for 3 here in the second half for Indian Valley. Hiland is yet to shoot a foul shot here in the second half. Indian Valley 36, Hiland 29. 5:20 to play here in the fourth quarter. Nick Wigton thought about the 3, then he thought about baseline, then he got it off to Hobbiger. Hobbiger, he said he'll drive it, and that's a Parkway quick lane drive to the basket.
Nice move.
Hobbiger to the cup to cut the lead to 5. Full court pressure by the Hiland Hawks, and they almost forced a turnover. Schrock going to get called with that one. Ashton Schrock.
Yep. Tell you what, must have caught a little bit of the arm when he came through. I thought it looked pretty clean.
I agree. As Troyer will inbound it just below us. And now Klassner will inbound it. He'll go to Troyer in the backcourt. Troyer will bring it into the front court, being guarded man-to-man by Schrock. Schrock very active in the JV game and this game. Good-looking athlete is the freshman Ashton Schrock.
Yeah. Nick Wigton's going to pick up the foul there for the Hawks. And you hate to judge the officials, but the last couple of possessions, it seems like they're calling a little bit more than they were up to this point of the game.
Yeah, I agree. As Benaiah Klassner will knock the first one down at the Ferris Chevrolet foul line. (37-31), 4:45 to play as Klassner clanks the second one, rebounded by Yoder. So 3 for 5 is Indian Valley here in the second half from the Ferris Chevrolet foul line. And Hiland is yet to shoot a foul shot. Hobbiger right down Broadway, off the back of the rim, no good. Just out of the outstretched arms of Alex Yoder and into the hands of the Indian Valley Braves. Troyer will cross the timeline right in front of the scorer's table. He'll dribble right in front of head coach Ty Miller.
Nice move.
Now a little spin move. He'll go baseline and a Parkway quick lane drive to the basket. Braden Troyer, the 5'11 senior, with a beautiful spin move and score. 39-31, Braves in front. 4:08 to play in the fourth quarter. We'll be back on Big Z Sports right after this.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast, professional service to get you back on the road? This is Garrett Jacobs with AutoWorks Collision Center. We service cars, trucks, SUVs, and even semi-trucks and RVs. Whether you need auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just a free estimate, AutoWorks has you covered. We even offer alignments for your heavy-duty vehicles like buses, motorhomes, and semis with our state-of-the-art Hunter alignment system. Call 330-878-4223. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Let AutoWorks of Strasburg work for you.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. Both teams were standing up on the floor. That's how we knew it was a 30-second timeout.
The reason I was confused was Hiland started to sit. Some of their players started to sit.
There you go. Okay.
And Indian Valley showed no signs of sitting, so that's where I was stumped.
I gotcha, Stumpy. Schrock has it in the backcourt. 4:03 to play. Chris Kale, Adam Seweski, Shannon Thomas here with you from Indian Valley High School. 3:58 to play. Braves lead by 8. Hiland without junior Sammy Detweiler, the leading scorer of the basketball team. He's sitting over on the bench with an injured right wrist. Hobbiger had it, got it off to Yoder. Yoder had it high post. He'll go to Wigton. Wigton over to Schrock. Now Hobbiger. Hobbiger for 3, and he nailed it. Carson Hobbiger averages 10 a game.
That's just what Coach Slayball wants to see coming out of that timeout.
39-34. Braves in front, 3:16 to play. Isaac Klassner has it top of the key. He'll dribble to his left. Thought about the baseline. Now calling for a screen from his brother.
5-second call.
We got a 5-second call on Isaac Klassner.
He was trying to get something set up, and I think he mentally forgot about how long he had been dribbling the ball. The defender was on him the whole time.
Yeah, he was telling Benaiah he wanted the screen, and he just didn't get it.
Yeah.
So 5th turnover for Indian Valley. Hiland back with the basketball. Hobbiger's going to shoot the 3 again and off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Benaiah Klassner. To give it off to his twin brother, Isaac. And over to Troyer. Braden Troyer back to Isaac Klassner. And timeout, Ty Miller. So we'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. 39-34, Braves in front. 2:38 to play in the fourth quarter.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Is there anything better than high school sports? Hi, this is Pat Ferris of Ferris Chevrolet Buick and Toyota. High school sports bring out the best in our schools and in our communities, and the people at Ferris have always believed in the importance of athletics and academics. Just like we believe in the great cars and trucks we sell and service every day, like high school sports, we're a great tradition in this area. Ferris, on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. Shannon Thomas was in head coach Tyrone Miller's huddle. What did he have to say with 2:38 to play in the lead?
He said, here on offense, be strong with the ball, take care of it, do not throw it to them. He said, you be strong with it, they're going to come after us. They got 3 more fouls to give, and we're going to be shooting.
I agree with you 100%. Head coach Ty Miller. That was Shannon Thomas down there on the sidelines giving that report. 2:28 to play in the ball game. Indian Valley 39, Hiland 34. And Indian Valley with the basketball. And now a quick foul. That's going to be foul on Carson Hobiger. How many has Hobiger got?
I got him for 1, but I probably missed some fouls.
Yeah, I mean, next foul.
I don't think there's been enough fouls called that anybody's in, like, threatening to
trouble, right.
Yeah, be out of the game right
Benaiah Klassner drives right down Broadway. A Parkway quick lane drive to the basket, and he goes glass and puts the Braves up 7. 41-34, approaching 2 minutes to play. Hiland with the basketball. Hobiger goes off to Beachy. Beachy to Killy, over to Miller. Here is Alex Miller. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Tyson Pryor. Next foul will put Indian Valley at the free throw line as Troyer brings it across the timeline. And he traveled. 6th Indian Valley turnover of the second half. Nick Wigton back in, replacing Connor Beachy for the Hiland Hawks.
It almost looked like Troyer just couldn't get the ball out of his hands.
Yeah.
I think everything was going to be fine. It's almost like the ball stuck.
Right.
Because, I mean, it was well on its way out. It just didn't go.
Right. So Hiland gets the inbound, 1:42 to play, 41-34. Braves in front. Here is Yoder. Yoder, high post, spin move, baby hook. Shot up, no good. And it was rebounded by Wigton, but he was on the end line.
Yeah.
Good call down there by the official. We picked on him earlier. That was Johnny on the spot right there.
Yeah, absolutely. He didn't quite get back into the court.
So we'll count that as a turnover because technically it was, even though it was on a missed shot. Benaiah Klassner has it. Troyer will bring it across the timeline, 1:19 to play. Klassner between the circles, back to Troyer, playing a little keep away. Klassner with it. He's an 85% foul shooter. Troyer is a 63% foul shooter. And I have no idea how they're not calling the foul there.
Coach Miller got the timeout, 30-second call before the, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, the dude was sitting there with his arm on his back, like trying to foul him. If you want me to foul him hard, then I'll knock him down. I mean, last time I checked, it wasn't football. We'll keep it right here. Shannon Thomas, your thoughts?
Hiland don't play football.
That's true.
Touche.
No, I agree. I think he was trying to get in there to get the foul and create the turnover at the same time, but he did have his forearm on his back, and he was trying to reach around and hit the ball.
Right.
But the refs were letting it go, and Ty Miller did a great job getting down the court and getting the timeout.
Yeah, that brings me back to what I said earlier on a couple of those touch fouls that happened, but then something like that, nothing was being called.
And look, the officials know at this point in the game that what Hiland's trying to do. They have to foul. They either have to get a quick steal or a foul. I mean, that's what has to happen.
Yeah.
As Isaac Klassner gets it in, Wenger has it. Wenger is fouled. So Leo Wenger, a 73% free throw shooter.
I believe they gave that to Yoder. Yeah, they gave that foul to Yoder. I have him for a second.
So going to be at the foul line, 1-and-1 opportunity for the Indian Valley Braves. 41-34, 59 seconds to play. First shot by Wenger is up and good. How about Hiland has not shot a foul shot in the second half?
That's crazy. That foul shot got Wenger into the scoring column. That was his first point of the night.
42-34, 8-point lead, can push it to 9 here. Wenger off the front of the rim, but it goes through. 5 for 7 in the second half, and now we've got a turnover. That was all Braden Yoder right there. Or Braden Troyer, sorry.
Troyer, absolutely.
Braden Troyer forcing the Hiland turnover, their 6th in the second half, 11th overall. And Troyer will inbound from the baseline, and he'll bring it out. Troyer has it. Hobiger drills him. 1st and 10 Braves.
Well, I think he was just making sure there was no question on the attempted foul.
And I understand that. Wholesale substitutions for Hiland. Wigton back in, Luke Mast back in, as well as Alex Miller. As Braden Troyer, the 5'11 senior, 63% free throw shooter. First shot is good. 6 for 8 in the second half for the Indian Valley Braves. The Hiland Hawks 0 for 0. Troyer looking for the 11-point Braves lead. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Hobiger. 44-34, 50 seconds left. Hobiger moving to Yoder. Off the window, the Parkway quick lane. Drive to the basket and the score. 44-36. We'll take a 30-second timeout with Big Z Sports and be back right after this.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what your needs, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School. Braves lead 44-36 with 44 ticks on the clock. Shannon Thomas was in the huddle with head coach Ty Miller.
I actually wasn't in the huddle, but I've watched Coach Miller the last couple of years, and I'm telling him, make a clean inbound pass, hold the ball, they're coming to foul you.
Great call there, Shannon.
Braves inbound in the backcourt, being double teamed, a little bit of a trap. Now Wenger has it. He's being mugged right below us, and he's going to go to the foul line with 38.9 to play. Braves up 8.
Foul there on Ashton Schrock, his second.
Schrock's a good-looking ball player. I think that being only a freshman, he's going to play a lot of minutes for this Hiland basketball team and head coach Mark Slaybaugh down the road.
Wenger going to look for points 3 and 4 on the night.
Leo Wenger, first shot is good. So Braves continue to sizzle at the foul line. 45-36, 38.9 seconds to play. It looks like the Braves going to move to 8-3 and 3-3 in the IBC as Wenger knocks the second one down. Here comes Miller quickly across the timeline. 3-point shot on the way by Luke Mast is no good. Yoder with the rebound, the scoop and score, and Pryor's hurt. Tyson Pryor got that ankle again.
Yeah, this one's you hate to see it because it's a little bit worse.
Yeah, that one's a little worse. Time to sit him down.
Yeah,
I believe.
he's able to walk. I mean, the good news is he's able to walk it off, but that one looked a little worse.
Yeah, that one stung a little bit. And they've got a game tomorrow.
Yes, they do. Yeah,
So Benaiah Klassner at the line. First shot is good. Braves 9 for 11 in the second half from the foul line. Hiland has not shot a foul shot, and that is why they're up 11, and now it stays at 11, as I jinxed them. So marching quickly down the floor is Hobiger, and it goes out of bounds. Going to stay with Hiland. 21.2 left, 11-point Braves lead, 47-36. Stay tuned to our Parkway Quick Lane post-game show, where we'll give away our McInturf Realty Player of the Game, and that individual also going to get a combo meal from My Burger Joint in Uricksville. Also the Ron's Heating and Cooling lockdown defender of the game as Isaac Klassner gathers the rebound, and that's going to do it. 10 seconds to play. Braves going to move to 8-3 and even up their IVC record at 3-3. 47-36. As the Indian Valley Braves get the big win tonight, Hiland going to drop to 6-6 and 3-3 in the IVC South. And that no longer has Indian Valley in second. No longer has Hiland in second, Indian Valley in third. Now the teams are tied for second.
Absolutely. See if Shannon Thomas is able to catch up with Coach Milner.
Shannon Thomas marching over in the sidelines.
Looks like that. There he is.
All right, Shannon, go ahead with Coach Miller.
Coach, got to be happy with the way your defense come out and played there in the second half.
Yeah, we challenged them at halftime that we had to play better interior defense, had to rebound the ball better. I think we only gave up one offensive rebound the whole second half, so really stepped up and played really physical in the second half.
Offensively, you got the game out of Tyson Pryor tonight. He was able to finally in the second half make some good drives to the hoop, but opened everybody else up. So the second half, the offense really got rolling for you.
Yeah, that was a big spurt that we needed from him. I think he had maybe 7 straight points or something there in the third quarter, and that really was able to open the game up for us. And, we got a lot of guys that can contribute in a lot of different ways, and tonight it was Tyson. But then we iced the game with free throws down the stretch. A lot of guys stepped up and knocked down big free throws.
Second half, he was also able to finally clean those boards up.
Yeah, that's something that we pride ourselves in. We hit the weight room pretty hard for that reason, so just really glad that we could, dominate the boards in the second half. You always have to do that anytime you play Hiland.
All right, Coach, well, go enjoy this win for a couple hours, and good luck tomorrow night.
All right, thanks, Shannon.
All right, that is Shannon Thomas down there with head coach Tyrone Miller, evening the Indian Valley Braves record up at 3-3 in the IVC, now tied for second place with these Hiland Hawks, who fall to 3-3. And overall, the Indian Valley Braves 8-3 on the season with the 47-36 win tonight here from Indian Valley High School. We're going to take a break. When we come back on our Parkway Quick Lane post-game show, we will give away our McInturf Realty Player of the Game, who's also going to get that combo meal from My Burger Joint in Uricksville, and the Ron's Heating and Cooling lockdown defender of the game when we return to Indian Valley High School right after this.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The certified public accountants at Gnadenhutten Company believe in the value of relationships. Gnadenhutten Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Gnadenhutten Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Gnadenhutten facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
This is Carly Mills. At First Federal Community Bank, our mission is to empower the financial well-being of our community one person at a time. Through integrity and quality, we earn the trust of our customers and exceed their expectations. First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community since 1898. Serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Uricksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. First Federal Community Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all those communities, there's nothing better than high school basketball. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season, and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Located in the rolling hills of Holmes County, Keim Home Center is the destination and trusted source for your home, building, and woodworking needs. And we are now offering appliances. At Keim, you'll find major kitchen and laundry appliance brands such as General Electric, Whirlpool, Speed Queen, and much more. Our sales and service teams can help with product selection, delivery, installation, ongoing maintenance, and repair. Give us a call or stop by today. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Rosenberry Towing, located in New Philadelphia, has been Tuscarawas County's longest operating towing and recovering provider since 1967. Rosenberry offers a full range of equipment to handle any size job at any time while being trained and certified to perform safely and efficiently. Some services offered include light and heavy towing, equipment transfer, and a 60-ton rotator service. Need a tow or heavy lift? Call Rosenberry Towing at 330-343-3333 or online at rosenberrytowing.com for a full list of services.
Welcome back to Indian Valley High School, our Parkway Quick Lane post-game show, and some of the individual numbers for the Indian Valley Braves. They had 7 turnovers tonight, 6 in the second half. The Hiland Hawks had 11 turnovers. They also had 6 in the second half. Indian Valley from the free throw line, 9 of 12 in the second half. They were 10 for 14 at 71% on the night. The Hiland Hawks did not shoot a foul shot in the second half. They were 4 for 4 at 100% on the evening. I know that Adam Sweski's still totaling up some of the numbers over there for the individual stuff. And Adam, do you have them or do you need a minute?
I got it. I'm good.
All right, go with it.
It just took me a second.
Nope, you're good.
I got it figured out. All right, so for the Hiland Hawks, Alex Yoder, 19 points, 6 rebounds, and a steal. I was very impressed with the play of him. He had a great game tonight. Carson Hobiger, 9 points, 3 rebounds, 3 steals. Carson had a great game.
Yep.
And then the Highland scoring, Alex Miller had 3 points, 3 boards. Nick Wigton had 3 points, 2 rebounds. And Finn Kelly had 2 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal. And that does it for the individual statistics for the Hiland Hawks. As for the Indian Valley Braves, Tyson Pryor led the way with 15 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 steal. Isaac Klassner, 8 points and 5 boards. And I'm sorry, I skipped one there. Braden Troyer actually had 11 points and 4 steals that I was able to keep track of. Brania Klassner, 6 points, 4 rebounds, 2 blocks. A great game by Brania. Let's see here. Xander Hill had 3 points. And Leo Wanger, he had 4, a rebound, and a steal, all 4 of his points. It was the last 4 points of the game for the Braves at the foul line.
Yeah, from the Ferris Chevrolet foul line. Good job, Adam. We'll go ahead and announce our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. And Adam Sweski, why don't you go ahead and do that?
Yeah, our McInturf Realty Player of the Game was Indian Valley Junior Tyson Pryor. He had 15 points, 6 rebounds, 1 steal. Totally took the game over in the second half.
Yeah, I agree with you. And he's also going to get that combo meal from My Burger Joint in Uricksville. Shannon Thomas, why don't you go ahead and announce our Ron's Heating and Cooling Lockdown Defensive Player of the Game.
Our defensive player of the game is senior Braden Troyer, 11 points and 4 steals, and he wreaked havoc on the defense for the Indian Valley Braves against the Hiland Hawks tonight.
Yeah, he absolutely did. He had the 4 steals. He also committed or forced Hiland, I should say, into a couple turnovers. Shannon, your final thoughts on tonight's game as we get ready for a busy weekend out of Conotton Valley.
It's what you expected between Hiland and Indian Valley. It was going to be a lot of defense. It got really physical early. They started calling some fouls there in the second half that we kind of questioned, but that's what we get to do. We're not wearing the stripes, so we can question everything. The biggest difference, fourth quarter. It was a 1-point game pretty much the whole game. Fourth quarter, the Braves outscored them 17-7. That's the difference in the ball game right there.
Shannon, great job as always. Appreciate you. Looking forward to this weekend. Should be a fun time out at the Rocket Center.
It's going to be a great time, and I got really excited when I got that text about the media room with the food in it from Sammy Sue's. So I'll stay overnight if I have to.
And Sammy Sue's Barbecue does so much stuff for us, and you're going to hear that name a lot coming up this weekend because they were so gracious to cater our coaches' Big Z Sports kind of conference room or chill room, whatever you want to call it, as we get to go out there. And we can't thank Sam and Chris enough for all that they do for Big Z Sports over the years.
Exactly. I mean, like you said, tune in tomorrow because you're going to be hearing about it a lot because we are very, very thankful that they teamed up with us for this event. To cater the room for us media, and it's also going to serve as the coaches, hospitality room, I guess is what you would say. So, yeah, very, very cool. But as you said and I said, you'll be hearing all about that for the next 2 days.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Adam, your final thoughts? I mean, the Hiland Hawks definitely missed Sammy Detweiler tonight, but they may have found a different kind of star in their big man on the post, and Alex Yoder, a really strong night. Only averages 6 points a game, and he balled out tonight with the absence of Detweiler.
Yeah, after, once you said that he averages 6 per game, I think he may have opened some eyes there, and I think that that combination of Yoder and Detweiler, when Detweiler does finally return, that could be a pretty tough tandem to stop out in Berlin. So it'll be interesting to see how that all pans out.
Yeah, but good win tonight by the Indian Valley Braves. As we wrap things up, thank you for joining us tonight from Indian Valley High School as the Braves improved to 8-3, 3-3 in the IVC on the season with a 47-36 win over the Hiland Hawks, who dropped to 6-6 and 3-3 on the year. Tonight's McInturf Realty Player of the Game, Indian Valley Junior Tyson Pryor, 15 points, 6 rebounds, and a steal. He will also get a combo meal from My Burger Joint in Uricksville. Our Ron's Heating and Cooling Lockdown Defensive Player of the Game was Indian Valley senior Braden Troyer with 11 points, 4 steals, and he forced quite a few Hiland turnovers. Our next broadcast, of course, coming up on our YouTube channel right here. It is the Gnadenhutten Valley Classic Pray Like Bray Showcase that will honor the life of Braylon Novak, who was killed last February, and his fellow senior Garson Imes, who was critically injured in a car accident. It all gets underway at 1 o'clock tomorrow with the Gnadenhutten Valley Rockets against Bellsville, as Nick McWilliams, Aaron Stump will have the call, followed by myself and Adam Sawaski with Fairless and Rittman. 6 area teams with 6 games tomorrow and Sunday exclusively on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For Lydia, Brady, and Natalie Holbrook of Claxon Communications, our sideline and social media reporter all night long, Shannon Thomas, my color analyst tonight, Adam Sawaski. I am Chris Kale, and of course, we appreciate everybody for listening and tuning in. Saying so long from Janate, and we'll see you tomorrow from the Rocket Center. This has been a presentation of Big Z Sports on 99.9 WTUZ.
Thanks for listening to tonight's presentation of Big Z Sports and Claxon Communication High School play-by-play action. Be sure to subscribe to Big Z Sports on YouTube, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter @Big_Z Sports. For the best coverage of high school sports, there's only one Big Z Sports.